Hey guys, so I was asked to do a thorough review of the Isntree onion line, which I've got the cleanser, the toner, the Ampoule, and the gel cream. I don't have the pads or the sunscreen, to be honest. The sunscreen just didn't look really up my alley. It just didn't seem exciting. I have better sunscreens and I didn't pick it up. And it uses all US filters, so it's kind of like, what's the point? You know? So, but the rest of the products from them are really nice. So I'm going to start out, I'm going to use the cleanser. But first, let me talk to you guys about onion bulb extract, which is the main ingredient in here. So nothing too exciting about onion bulb, but it has been used a lot of the time in post-surgical face scars to improve the fading ability. And it's actually an ingredient used Mederma, which is a scar fading gel. That the main ingredient really is just onion bulb extract. There's really no other exciting ingredients in there. So onion bulb also has antibacterial and antifungal activities, and it may help reduce acne and also stimulate hair growth, which I guess kind of makes sense. If it's been used for wound healing, it may help with the follicles and things like that. So that's the main ingredient in all of these, the exciting ingredient. None of these have a smell of onion in them, and they have no fragrance added in them, and they really have no smell at all. None of these, they don't have any fragrance in them, but onion, it didn't give it any smell at all. Not like when you're cooking with onions and garlic and things, you get that wonderful smell. Any night of the week, if I put a little bit of olive oil and onions on the pan, my dad will say, "Oh, something smells good." I'm like, I haven't even cooked anything yet, but awesome. So anyway, so I'm going to start out with the cleanser first, and then I'll use the toner after that. The cleanser, it's not my favorite cleanser. It's very foamy, probably from one of the main ingredients in here. Let's see, sodium C1416 olefin sulfonate, which is a very foaming ingredient, and some people can be kind of sensitive to it. Otherwise, glycerin is very high up, and then we've got some more gentle cleansing surfactants, cocoa betaine, but that sodium C1416 olefin sulfonate can be kind of harsh, especially since it gives things a foaming. Otherwise, turmeric is in here, sodium ascorbyl phosphate, tranexamic acid. Spend the least amount of money you do on a cleanser because it spends the least amount of money on your skin, but find a good gentle one. This one I found is a little harsh, although it's less harsh now that I figured out that my hard water, or my water softener was empty for like a week. I'm like, gosh, my skin is really dry. It's freaking out. And then my dishes came up very spotty, and then I realized, oh, you know what it is? The water softener. And where we live in Minnesota, it's very hard water. So this one's not as harsh when the water softener's working. So anyway, I'm just gonna use it really quick, cleanse off my nightly routine products, and then get on to the other goodies. Okay, here we go. Water's nice and tepid. It's got kind of a nice appearance when you squirt it out. It's got kind of it almost looks holographic when you squirt the product out. There we go. Okay, blot my face off. Okay, back. Okay, so yeah, the cleanser, it's okay. It does a good job cleansing, but it does leave kind of that squeaky clean feeling, if you know what I mean. If you've used cleansers that are kind of harsh, where it kind of feels like your skin is a little stripped, that's what it feels like. So it's not my favorite product from the line. Now I'm going to use the Essence Toner. I'm going to apply it with a cotton pad. Da, 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 da. I like the Essence toner. Okay, so let me get to my little sheet with the ingredients on that guy. Okay, Essence toner, Essence containing onion bulb extract and Calm Complex to calm the skin and strengthen the skin barrier, which the first ingredient of here is, surprise, the onion. Again, the onion bulb extract, which is, again, no smell. I think that's probably the reason why this line took a while to take off, because maybe people thought it was going to have a very oniony smell, and who wants to walk around smelling like onions all day? Probably nobody. It does feel nice. So we've got the onion bulb, niacinamide, hydroxyacetophenone, which is rather high up the list. Then we've got eggplant, which eggplant's been shown to be good for skin and actually can help with oil regulation. We've got neem extract, panthenol, turmeric again, and then tranexamic acid, which is lovely. So tranexamic acid is great for brightening the skin. I love seeing that, as well as turmeric. Turmeric is a great antioxidant. If you can apply it topically or take it in a pill form, it's even very good. Even very good. Anyway, so there we go with that. Feels nice on the skin. Doesn't leave skin feeling loose, or not loose, greasy. I've touched my earring and I'm like, oh, it feels loose. Got my ears double pierced because now Ulta does it. So anyway, so there we go. So feels nice. We got betaine, allantoin, some nice ingredients, a couple types of sodium hyaluronic acid in here, which aren't the most exciting, but otherwise it's nice. It feels nice on the skin. It doesn't feel greasy, but it doesn't feel like drying either. So next up, I'm going to go to the Ampoule, which is right here. The Onion Newpair B5 Ampoule. Says this unique combination of active ingredients improves the complexion by reducing blemishes, dark spots, and evening skin tone. So here we go. It's got a beautiful packaging. And then when the dropper just comes out nice and clear, it's kind of got a gel texture to it. Which feels really nice. And calming and hydrating. It feels really just nice on the skin without, again, feeling greasy or feeling like kind of mattifying either. So, and then the main ingredients in this one, the onion bulb again, and then panthenol. I actually added a good, decent amount of panthenol, 5%. Panthenol is great for wound healing, calming, anti-irritation. We've got betaine, which is pretty high up, allantoin, another good skin soothing ingredient. Interestingly, they added a good amount of caffeine in here, which is an antioxidant. It can also help with puffiness and things like that. Caffeine is, some people really have good luck with in their skincare products. Some people prefer not to use anything with caffeine in it because of sensitivities and things like that. So it's kind of up to you on how you feel about that. Then we've got several different types of sodium hyaluronic, and then tranexamic acid again, and then ferulic acid, which is a great skin brightening ingredient, great antioxidant. If you can have ferulic acid in your routine, most of the time it's in vitamin C serums, so it's a great ingredient there. And then last but not least, but most exciting, we go to the gel cream, which is my personal favorite product of the line because it really has a lovely gelish texture to it. It's just amazing. I love it. So it's a gel cream containing onion bulb extract to calm and help strengthen the skin barrier. And then again, we've got that onion bulb extract in a very high amount. And then let me apply it. So it's got it kind of sets to a shiny finish, which I actually really like using this in my evening routine, or sometimes underneath like a mattifying sunscreen. Sometimes if I use a sunscreen that has a lot of alcohol in it, this seems to work well underneath it. Because when you just use it on its own, it kind of has kind of a shiny finish to it, which I think a lot of people with oily or acne-prone skin might not totally love. But it does tend to soak in and tends to work well under other products, which is nice. But if you apply it just on its own, you might not be totally in love with it, but the texture of it's just amazing. And it soaks in pretty nicely. So it feels really nice on the skin. Again, no fragrance in it. So for the exciting ingredients, sodium ascorbyl phosphate, which is a vitamin C derivative, those neem extracts, sorbitol, which is a humectant, let's see, niacinamide, tranexamic acid, eggplant, turmeric again. So they all kind of have the same typical ingredients in most of these. You got the onion, niacinamide, tranexamic acid, and then turmeric as kind of the main stars of the show, but they're all wonderful ingredients, and they all really work well tonight, nicely together. I'm kind of curious about the sunscreen now, how it would work with the whole routine, but, you know, who knows. So I guess after this, it's my morning routine. I'm going to apply not vitamin C serum at this point. I'm going to apply my antioxidant serum and then my sunscreen, and then I'm good. So kind of feels nice and very hydrating, very calming, and great for skin. So I really enjoy most of these. And they're pretty friendly for most skin types as well, which is really nice. And it doesn't, I mean, the finish of it's great. I think it works great for most. It's pretty natural, slightly shiny finish. That will work well for most skin types. So anyway, I'm curious if any of you guys have tried the onion sunscreen. So if you have, let me know. I just wasn't super excited about the filters, but I mean, I could be persuaded to try it. So anyway. Okay, that's about it for today, guys. I will see you more tomorrow, and leave a comment with any thoughts you guys have. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.